that there's a woman who's a Muslim and she has lost her children, and there's a lawsuit going on, and she's trying to get her children back. This kind person, a world away, is sending money, $500 here, $500 there. I have a lot of friends in the Muslim community where I live in California, and when there are problems with real estate issues or some legal issues, I get phone calls. And a good friend there at the masjid will refer people to me. And what I'll usually do is I'll give them some advice. If it's about real estate advice, I usually say, whatever you do, see if you can avoid a lawsuit. Try to resolve issues without lawyers. And I would get a phone call and it would be, we've got to help this guy out. He's in trouble. I think they're taking advantage of him because he's a Muslim. I talk to him, I say, look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the judge, who happens to be a friend of mine. I'm going to talk to him about your case if you give me permission. I want to ask him some questions and tell him that you're a friend of mine. Before I go into this case, you already told me your story. Is that your complete story? Or, if we investigate further, are we going to find that you've only told half of the story? And as we delve further, are we going to find that there's more stuff that's negative about you and about your situation that you're not telling me now? Please tell me now and save me the embarrassment of finding out that your story isn't exactly like what you said it was. Well, then the guy says to me, I don't want the help anymore. That's fine. What did he want? He wanted unfair help. He didn't want the reality of what his situation was to come out. He wanted money or help or influence, but he didn't want anybody to know what he'd really done. Just because someone's a Muslim doesn't mean they're right. They're just as likely to be right or wrong. They're just people. So the reality is, sometimes if you're trying to help someone who's a Muslim or a Christian or whatever, you'll find that you may actually be on the wrong side. And it could be that this mother needs to have her children taken away. But it may also be that it's completely unjust what is happening to her. If your friend who's in trouble really, really needs help, and her story is really credible, and she really deserves to have her children back, here's my advice. American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU, has attorneys that will fight for you. The NAACP, whether you're black, white, any race, if you're being discriminated against and you think this issue has to do with your faith, being a Muslim, or your ethnicity, contact the NAACP and they will very likely come fight for you. If you are just, if you have a good cause. Lawyers in the legal profession in America do pro bono work. So you can contact the local bar association in that region and you can get lawyers who will take on your case for free. If your case is really, really a good case, you're really getting screwed over here, this is really unfair, call the newspaper. Call the media. They love stories like this. They pick up that story, then a law firm may pick up your case and take it on contingency where you pay nothing. If you are just, if you are in the right, if you are being taken advantage of because you are a Muslim or an Arab or whatever, the legal system is there and you can utilize it to help you even if you don't have a lot of money or any money. My fear would be, again, if you're helping somebody, make sure that you're helping the right side because you may actually be helping this wonderful woman who's actually on the wrong side. She may be wrong and she may deserve to have her children gone. She may be dangerous. So if you meet somebody online and they're in trouble and they need money or help, sometimes the best thing you can do for them is to let them figure it out for themselves. And sometimes the money you give them actually creates greater problems. And if anybody here can comment and offer up any ideas for any other resources, please let me know.